Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to part 9 where we are developing the e-commerce app. You can also say a online shopping app from scratch with admin panel using Flutter and Firebase. On this series, we'll cover setting up Firebase as a backend, user authentication, order tracking, payment processing and many more. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this series. Now let's get started. In our last part, I have shown you how to create a admin login page, and we have also saved the unique username and the password in the Firebase, and through the username and the password I have shown you how the admin can use that username and the password in the admin login page and can directly move to the admin panel. So our username was Peter and the password 123456. Now I'll click to the login button and will directly move to the admin login page as you can see here. So if you haven't followed the last part of this awesome e-commerce app series, then I will paste a complete playlist link in the comment box. So you can follow that playlist and can learn the complete shopping app from the scratch. Now in the today's video, we are going to first move with a admin panel where I will write a function where the admin can directly add the product and that product will be directly shown in the user side of the app. So there are some categories that I have created in the home page. So let me move to the home page over here and let's hot restart the app. So here you can see that there is some categories like headphones, laptop, watches, TV. So for now I have added these four categories in the shopping app, but if you want to add more categories then you can successfully add more categories in your home page. So through this category I am going to create a add product page where in the add product page first I am going to upload the product image and the different categories like I have just shown you now, like watch, laptop, TVs. So for an example, if the admin has to upload a specific company of the watch and they simply come to the admin panel and they need to upload the first the product image, I mean the watch image, and they need to write the watch name like which company watch they are uploading to the user app, and they need to select the categories. So there will be a four categories for now, but as I've told you, if you want to add some more categories you can easily do that. So they will simply select a watch category and they will simply add the product, and that product will directly shown in the user side of the app. So first I'm going to move with a admin folder, and here I will create a new file which name will be admin, not admin. Will simply write add product page. So I will simply write add product dot and we'll first import the package by using material dot dart import material dot dart, and we'll again use a stateful widget and we'll pass add product. Yeah, now we'll write scaffold body container child column, body container child column, now children. Now in the column widget, first, not in the column widget, in the scaffold widget, I am going to first show the app bar where in the top I am going to show the our page name which will be the add product. So I will simply create a app bar over here. So I will write app bar, and in the title I will simply pass the text will using a text widget and will write add product. And now to pass the styling, you already know the app widget class, so I will simply write app widget dot, I will write semi bold text fill style, and here I have passed our page name which is add product. Now in the column. But before that, what all things I'm writing in the add product.dart page, let me show you. So I will simply move to the main.dart page again and will simply write add product, which is our page name. So here you can see the our app bar, which is add product. And if you want to show the back arrow, we can simply do that by using a leading. So I will simply write leading, and in the leading I will pass the icon, which will be icons dot arrow back iOS new outline. Yeah. So here you can see the back arrow. Now when the user tap to this arrow, I want that the user, not user, the admin to directly move to the home admin page. So I will simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the gesture detector I will write on tab and navigator dot pop context. Sorry, yeah. So navigator dot pop context. Yeah. Now after creating the app bar, now we need to create our main function for this page. So simply I'm going to write in the column, which will be the text widget, and will write upload the product image. uh, Image, yeah. Now we'll again pass a styling by using a app widget class. So we'll simply write app widget dot, maybe semi bold, or we can use a light, maybe light look. Yeah, yeah. So light text field style. Now we can provide some padding from the left position. So let's move to the container, and we'll simply write margin h insert dot only from the left 20.0. Yeah. So if you want, you can provide the space from the top. So I will simply write top maybe 20.0. Yeah. So here now I'm going to show the container, and in this container there will be a camera icon. So when the user will tap to this container, the app will redirect the user to the phone gallery, and they can directly pick the image, and that image will be directly shown in the container. So let's move and first create a container over here. So I will first use a size box, size box height, because I want to provide the spacing between the container and this text. So I will write size box height 20.0. Now after providing the height, I want to show the container over here. So I will simply write a container and will pass a height 150 and the width 150. 150 and the width 150. Yeah, 150. Now we'll write box decoration, and we need to write border dot all, and we'll pass a color, which will be the colors dot black, and in the black will pass a width which will be 1.5. Yeah. So here you can see the container, and we can simply center the container by using the center widget. So here you can see that, but I need to move this text to the left side of the screen. So we are using a column widget, then you already know that what we need to do. So we'll write cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah. Now let's provide the border radius to this container. So I will simply write border radius dot circular, and in the circular we'll pass 20. Now after that we need to provide a icon, which is camera icon, in the center of this container. So I will simply write a child, and will write icons dot camera alt outlined. Yeah. So here you can see the camera icon. Now it's look good. After this image, I want that the user to enter a text, where the user will enter the product name. Sorry, I'm telling user again and again, because I have get a habit of making the user app rather than admin panel. So I mean to say admin rather than the user. So I think so you can get to know what I'm trying to explain. Now in the text, first I will simply copy the text from here and will paste it over here. Yeah. So let's provide the space from the top by using the size box height again 20.0. Now I will simply write a product name. So I will write product name. Now after this I want to show the text field so that the admin can write a name of that specific product. So I will write container, and in the container I will simply write a padding edge inside dot symmetric, and will provide the padding which will be 20.0, and will provide the width, and again will pass a media query. I definitely know that you already know the use of media query. I don't need to repeat. I think so, because if you are following this full shopping or e-commerce app from the scratch, then you already know this, the use of all these functions. Now will pass a color which will be the random color. So I will write 0xFF EC, sorry, EC F8. Yeah. So we can't see the text field over here, but because we didn't pass a text field, sorry. So we need to pass a text field. So we'll simply write a text field. Now here you can see the some line in this text field. You can simply remove that by using a decoration, input decoration border, input border dot none, and it will simply remove this line from this text field. Now you can also provide the space, I mean the padding, from the right position of the screen. So you can simply write a right 20.0. Now we can provide the space between the name and the text field. So I will simply write the size box height maybe 20.0, and we can provide the border radius to this text field by using border radius dot circular 20. Yeah. So here the admin will enter a product name. So we can write a product name like this over here. Now after entering the product name, I want to show the category. Basically, I want that the product to directly upload to the respective category. So I need to create a drop down button, and basically in the drop down we going to show all these four categories. So let's move and we'll create a container, and we'll simply write container, and we'll again use a padding edge insert dot symmetric horizontal maybe 10.0. Now after providing the padding, we'll again use a width, and we'll again tell them to use a complete width of the screen, sorry, dot size dot width. Yeah. Now after providing the width, I will simply write a decoration, and in the box decoration will again pass a customized color code. So I will simply copy this color and will paste it over here. So we'll simply write color and we'll paste the color code over here. So here it is done. Now after providing the color, I want to provide the border radius. So I will write border radius dot circular and 10. Now after this, I want to show the drop down. So in the child, will pass a drop down button. So I will write drop down button, and in the drop down button we are going to pass a string. So I will simply write a string. Now let's remove this comma, and we need to pass a bracket, and in the items I'm going to pass a items of all the strings that I want to show in the drop down. So let's move and we'll create a item over here. So we need to create a list of the strings. So I will simply write a final and will write list, and in the list there will be a list of string. So I will write string, and we need to show a category. So I will write category items, and sorry, yeah, square bracket, so that it can suggest that it is a list. And in the list I will simply write a watch, I think so, laptop, one was TV, maybe a TV, I've forgotten what was the fourth category. So let me check. Give me a second. Yeah, I got it. Our fourth category was headphones. So I will simply write headphones. So I have wrote all the fourth category over here. Now we need to pass this category. So in the items, I will simply write a category item, which is our list. Now our list we need to pass in the map, and we need to get a respective like a list over here in the drop down, and once the user select any of the category, I need to get the specific item that has been selected by the admin. For that I have just passed a item in the map. Now we need to pass a drop down menu button, drop down menu, sorry, not button, item. Now in the child I will simply pass a text, and in the text I will write the item, and we'll pass a styling by using the app widget class again. So we'll write app widget dot semi bold text field style. So if you have followed my quiz app, then you already know the use of drop down button, because we have already used that same thing in the quiz app. But if you are the new viewer, so doesn't need to worry. In this app I will also teach you how to create a drop down button. So after creating a map, I need to pass a dot to list. So I will simply write over here, which will be dot to list. Yeah, I take a 2 minutes of time to think why I'm getting this error. But sometimes you miss a single thing and you keep on thinking that why you are making this error. The same thing happens here. I forgot to pass a value, and just because of that value I am getting the error. So I will simply write a item. Now you can see that by just passing the item, it frequently removes the error. But sometimes it happens that you can't catch the error. So take your time and think about it why you are getting this error. You can use a Stack Overflow, a best website. If you are facing any type of error, just copy and paste the error over there, and you can simply find a lots of solution, and you can solve the error in no time. But give your time, do not get like irritate and leave the coding. That's not the solution. Please take your time, find the solution, and you will definitely find the solution. Now let's move. And in the drop down button, here it is telling that we need a on change function. So we need to pass a on change. So we'll write on change. Basically on change function itself says that when you like select any of the category from the drop down, then what function we need to call. So we need to frequently update the value. So we'll pass this dot value, this dot value, wait a second, this dot value is equals to value. Yeah, so here it is done, and I need to pass a string, and in the string we need to pass a value where we can store the value that we are just passing in the onChange function. Now main dot, and we need to move to the add product page. Yeah, so here you can see the drop down menu, but you can't see anything, a hint text, not a drop down color, anything. So let's pass all this thing and make this drop down more attractive. So let's move to that product dot page again, and first let me pass a drop down color which will be the white. So I will simply write colors dot white, and in the hint text I'm going to pass a text which will be a select category, select category. Yeah, not double e, yeah, select category. So here you can see the text. Now we can pass the icon size which will be the 36. So here you can see the drop down icon. Now After that, if you want to change the color of this drop down icon, you can simply use icon text, and you need to pass icons dot drop down. You can also change this icon according to your wish, but I am going to pass arrow drop down. Yeah, the same icon, but we can change the color. So I will simply write colors dot black. Yeah. Now, after this, do not forget to pass a value over here. Otherwise, you will keep on selecting the category, but you can't get the selected category over here, and you will simply get to know that I have wrote a complete function for the drop down, but still I can't getting the result after selecting the category. So just this single line can waste your lots of time. So do not forget to write this value and keep the result in the value string. So after this, you can see that there is some underline in this drop down. You can simply remove that by wrapping it this drop down drop down button hide underline. Yeah, so here you can see that it frequently removes the underline from our drop down, and we can provide the space from the top by using the size box height 20.0. Yeah, now you can do one more thing. You can provide some more spacing. Now if you want, you can pass a text like select category, a product category. So you can do that while passing the text widget, and we'll write select, not select, we can pass a product category category. Yeah, product category. We can reduce the space up to 20, and we can pass the space over here. Yeah, not 40, maybe 20. Yeah, after, so now when I'll press this drop down icon, you can see that item, because what mistake we have done, we have passed a text item. We don't need this, we need to pass this. Yeah, so watch, laptop, TV, headphones. Now I'll select watch, and you can see the watch category. We'll select headphones category, same for TV and laptop. So we can successfully select the category, can upload the image, can write the name, and can add the product. But to add the product, we need a button over here. So let's move, and I will do one thing. We'll use a elevated button, and in the child we'll use a text widget again, and in the text widget we'll simply write add, not, yeah, add, maybe add product. Yeah, so here you can see the button, and you can also use a container and can create your customized buttons, but if you want, you can also use a elevated buttons. Now we can pass a styling, a text style. Now we don't need to pass a color, we can simply pass a font size, which will be the 30.0. Now it's too big, maybe 22. Yeah, now we can center this button by wrapping with a center widget. Now we can provide the space from the top by using size box height, maybe 30.0. So we have created add product button. Now this was just the UI. Now we need to add a complete backend so that we can push the user when the user will tap to this camera icon to the gallery. So we need a image picker over here. So let's move to the Perspect KML, and we need to add some package like Firebase storage and image picker. Image picker to pick the image, and Firebase storage so that we can upload the image that we have picked in the app. Now let's move to the perf dev, and we need to copy that package that I have just told you now. And we'll simply search image picker over here, and in the image picker package we'll move to the installing, and we'll copy this package from here and we'll paste it over here. Now we'll do same for the Firebase storage. Now move to the installing, and we'll copy the package and we'll again paste it over here, and we'll simply run the package that we have just pasted in the perspecml file. And if you are facing the version error again, then you can simply remove the package version and it will automatically take our respective versions for the packages. So here you can see that our package has been run successfully. Now we can simply use this package in our Flutter app. So let's move to the add product.dart page here again, and we need to write a complete backend for this page. So first I'm going to create a function to pick the image. So first we need to pass a final, which will the final image picker. Wait a second. Image picker. Yeah, so here you can see that our package name. So we'll write image picker equals to image picker. Yeah, now we'll pass a file, because when we'll pick the image from our gallery, the picked image will be in the form of the file. That's why I'm using a file over here, and we'll simply call a dart.io. Don't call dart.html, otherwise it will throw the error. So write selected image, which will be the file name. Now here, after passing the image picker function, selected image, our file name, now we need to create a function which will be the get image. So I will simply use a future get image, which is our function name, async var image equals to await picker dot pick image, and source image source dot you can pick the image from the camera and gallery. So through the camera it will frequently open your phone camera, and you can directly click the image, or you can directly pick the image from the gallery. So I'll select gallery over here. Now after picking the image, I need to pass the image in the selected, I mean the image that is picked is in the form of the file. So need to save the image path in the selected image file. So we'll write selected image equals to file image dot path, and we'll get the path of that respective image. Yeah, just like this. So we'll pass set state. Now after picking the image and storing the image in the selected image file, we need to upload this image to the Firebase storage, and then we need to store this image in the Firestore database. So for that, I will create one more function name, which is upload item. Now in the upload item page, I will simply write if selected image should not be equals to null. It means that the admin should upload the product image. They can't move like adding the product without selecting the image. Now after that, we need to pass one more function where the admin has to enter the product name. So to get the product name, you already know that text editing controller name controller equals to new text editing controller text edit text editing controller. Yeah, now we need to pass this controller over the text field. So I will simply write a controller and the name controller. Yeah, so we can handle the text that the admin enter on the respective text field. So we'll simply pass that name controller dot text should not be equals to space. That means that this respective text field should contain some strings, and then only the admin can upload the product. Now we'll pass a string add id and we'll pass a random alphanumeric character. So first we'll write reference, yeah, Firebase storage ref equals to Firebase storage dot instance dot ref dot child, and here will our write a folder name where we are going to upload all the images for the respective category, or you can see all the images that will directly upload in the Firebase storage. So we'll pass a child and the respective unique id. So let's move to the Firebase storage and let me show what this command really do. So here move to the Firebase storage, it is, yeah, here it is. Now we need to click on get started button, click on done. So as you can see that when I'm creating this next part, Firebase logo has been changed. So here is the new logo of the Firebase, but in the other parts you can see that we are using the Firebase. So frequently Firebase have make a lots of update in their Google by a Firebase, and they have also changed their complete Firebase logo, and here you can see the new Firebase logo. Now let's move to the rules, and we need to change the rules to true. So let me know if this was the logo that you really liked or the old logo that the Firebase has that you liked. Let me know in the comments. But according to my thought, the old logo of Firebase was really attractive. I don't find this logo, but it's totally a Firebase choice. Now we need to pass a false to true and click on publish button. So we need to change the rules, otherwise we can't upload the data to the Firebase storage. So here it is done. Now as I have told, we need to pass this function because here it will create a block image folder, and in the block image folder it will keep on uploading one image after the another. So let me show how I'll do that. So I will simply write final upload task, and in the task I will write Firebase storage ref dot put file, and in the put file will pass a selected image. Now after the image has been uploaded to the Firebase storage, there will be a specific link of that image, and I can use that link anywhere. I mean, like in the Firebase Firestore, and I can simply get that image. So we need to pass a sync await. Now we'll again write await task dot ref dot get download URL, and it will simply pass the URL on this string name var download URL. I've used a var because var basically pass anything like it is in the form of the string or in the number. So it is basically, you can say, a dynamic thing. So now after this I need that a map, because I need to upload the product name, the category that the user have, I mean the admin have chosen, and the image. So we'll simply write map string dynamic. Now we'll pass our map name. So let pass add product, yeah, product. Now after that we need to pass a name of that product, so I will simply write name controller dot text, and after that I need to pass the image of that product, so we'll pass download URL, and after that we need to pass, I don't think so we need to pass a category, because in the Firestore database what I'm going to do that here in the collection, first we'll create a collection name laptop, and in the laptop we are going to upload all the product one by one from the admin panel. So let's move to the database.dart page, and we need to create a function which will be the add product. And I will show you that you don't need to write like a four function for these four categories. I will write only a single function, and I will show you how to use that single function and to upload the product to the respective category one by one. You don't need to create a separate function for the each category over here. So by this method it will save your lots of time, and you don't need to write a lots of code in the VS code, and it will be a very clean code. So if you want to make any changes and want to add more categories, you can easily do that. So here I will write a collection, and in the collection we are going to pass the our collection, you can say a category name. So we'll write a category name, and we'll pass a category name, and we'll remove a doc id, and we'll pass a add method. Yeah, so here if the user have, I mean the admin have select a watch category, the collection name will be watch, and the product will be uploaded directly to that respective collection. Same for the laptop, TV and headphones. So you can see that by a single function we can handle how much category are there in the add product page. So let's move to the add product.dart page here again, and I will simply call our function. So we'll write await database methods dot add product, and we'll pass our map name which is add product, and our category name. So we'll write a value where we are getting a category name dot then. So after uploading the data, now we need to show the text that the product has been uploaded successfully. So we'll again use a snack bar. So I will copy this snack bar from the sign up page, and we'll copy this and we'll move to the add product, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the text that our product has been been uploaded successfully. Yeah, after that we can do one more thing, like if you want to remove this image, so you can do selected image equals to null, and the product name, so product is in the name controller, so we'll write text equals to space. The reason for doing that is because the admin can frequently upload one product after the another in the respective category. They don't need to like go to back and again come to the add product page to fill the details again. They can simply upload one product after the another, and it will save lots of time for the admin. So here it is done. Now we need to call this function in the our add product button. So I will simply move here, and in the on press method we'll write upload item. So here it is done. I think so we have wrote a complete backend for our uploading the product to the Firestore database. Now if we are using the image picker, then you need to use some of the commands for the iOS, because I am using the iPhone emulator over here. But if you are using the Android, you do not need to write any extra function to use image picker. So if you are using the iPhone, go to the pods, you need to go to the runner info.plist file, and here you need to add some of the commands, because when you move to the image picker you will see that they have clearly suggested that you need to add some of the function to handle the image in the iOS. So here are these three commands you need to upload in info.plist. There is nothing special for the Android. You don't need to add anything extra. This is just like it clearly gives a command that they can handle the gallery and can upload the image in the Flutter app. So let me add this three command in info.plist file. So as you can see that I have added this three command in info.plist file. So if you want, you can pause a video and can write this complete command in info.plist. If you don't write this command and try to upload the image in the iOS, then it will frequently crash your app. So now let's do one thing. I think so. We need to hot restart over here, and let me check. So when I'll tap to this icon, but we haven't passed a function, so we can simply write gesture detector, and in the gesture detector we need to call a get image function. So I will write get image. Yeah. Now one more thing, I want that when I'll tap to this camera icon and once the image has been picked from the gallery, the image will be frequently shown in this container. Now to show that image, our image is in the selected image file. So we need to call a selected image file over here, but if it is null, then we are going to show this container, and if not, we are going to pass a material widget, and we can pass a elevation like 4.0 and the border radius 20. So we'll write border radius dot circular 20, and everything will be remain same. So we can do one thing, we can copy this container, not everything, we need to change the icon from here to image.file. So I will simply write a child over here and will paste the container, and we'll remove the icon and we'll write image dot not asset, we'll need to pass file, and we'll write selected image. Now fit box fit dot cover. So here it is done. Now let's hot restart finally. Now when I'll tap to this camera icon, you can see that there is a not, yeah, so there is a missing plugin error. So we need to run the complete app. So we need to run the complete app from the start. So let me take a few seconds and rerun the complete app again. So our app has launched successfully. Now I'm going to test the app. So I will pick the image from my phone gallery. So here I will select the random image. So I will select this image. Basically this is the image that present in my phone gallery. So here you can see this image, but it doesn't fit the container because of the border radius. So we can provide a border radius to our container by wrapping up with a clip react widget. So let's move, and we'll simply move here and we'll wrap up with a clip react widget. So I will write clip react and will provide the border radius 20. So here you can see that our container, not container, our image has been fit successfully in the container. Now I can move this container to the center by wrapping up with a center widget. Yeah, so here you can see the image clearly. Now we need to write a product name. So I have picked the image that present in my iPhone emulator. So I don't have any product image in my gallery. So I'm going to write some random product name. Maybe I write watch over here, and product category I will select watch. Now I'll click on add product button and we'll wait for a few seconds. So as you can see that product has been uploaded successfully. Now let's move to the Firebase and we'll check that if the image has been uploaded to the Firebase storage or not, and the data in the Firestore database. So let's move to the Firebase, and in the storage, first I'll go to the storage and we'll check the image. So here you can see the block image folder that I have been just talking about before. Now when I'll tap to this folder, here you can see the first image. Now I want to open this image, and here you can see the image that I have just uploaded from the iPhone emulator. So it is working brilliantly, and we can successfully upload the image to the Firebase storage. Now let's move to the Firestore database. So in the Firestore database, here you will see a collection named watch, and in this collection watch you will see the photo, I mean the image, and the name. So here you can see the name that we have just uploaded from our emulator, and the image link. So when I'll open this link from here, so you can see that this is the image that I have uploaded from our emulator. So here you can see that in the Firestore, a watch collection has been created with a random doc ID, the image, and the name. So it is working brilliantly, and we can add as many product we want from the admin panel. So this is it from this video. On our next video, I am going to show all the data that have been uploaded in the Firestore database, I mean the products in the user side of the app. And we are going to add some more things, like the user can press to that respective product and can use a Stripe payment gateway to place the order, and after placing the order will show all the details in the admin panel. Though I have noticed that lots of viewers are loving our videos but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. I have seen the number which is 83% are haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So please, there is a small request from my side. Please show your support so that we can upload the videos daily on this channel, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because this is going to one of the most interesting series that I have talked about before, and you will not miss out any of the upcoming videos we upload on this series. And also hit that like button down below. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.